and you're now tuned in to Retro Rob Television. Salute to my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. And salute to my original subscribers for always holding your boy down. I truly do appreciate that. Come on in the building, people. I gotta take a sip on this one. With water. I don't drink or smoke. Make sure you got your gallon a day, people. A gallon a day will cleanse the bullshit away. You feel me? But ain't nothing gonna cleanse this bullshit away right here. You know? This is why I'm big on dudes out here simping. You feel me? This is why I'm big on that. You know, because it's stuff like this. It's simping that creates stuff like this. You know, that create madness like this. This lady had a lot of people fooled thinking that this was really a granny. What granny you know? Got a perfect booty like this. Got perfect shape tatas like this. You see what I'm saying? Don't nobody see the filter on the top of the head in the videos. You feel me? But it's the simping. I did a video yesterday about dudes, man, simping. And he's gotten to the point, and that's why a lot of women wanted Kevin Samuels up out of here. Because Kevin Samuels was, and a lot of people that do what he does, you feel me, was nipping in the bud, you know, a lot of this fuckery that's been going on for years, you know. And he was like basically not only calling a spade, but he was stopping their scamming and they scheming, you know. He was stopping them being able to put on the fake up, you know, them being able to play. Kevin Samuels was helping a lot of you dudes that was protecting these women, you know, and it's getting to the point where shit like this is starting to arise. You know, women acting like grannies just to show people like Kevin Samuels and a lot of these red pills dudes. Because make no bones about it, this shit was like a direct shot. That's why I said these women ain't going to listen about how to get better. They're not listening to get better. They're not listening to understand. They're listening to counter what these guys are saying. You know, they're listening to counter what is being said so they can manipulate you even more. And a lot of you dudes, man, it's just so fucking sad and it's so fucking pathetic because a lot of you dudes was literally thinking that this was a granny, man. You had young dudes, old dudes, middle-aged dudes, just all hitting up her DMs. And she's just sitting up there laughing. Like, y'all dudes got to understand, women are they are the greatest at manipulating men. They are the greatest at faking you out. They've been doing it for so long. That's why they were so upset with Kevin Samuels and a lot of these red pill dudes. They was upset with that. They was upset with Kevin Samuels in particular because his platform got to a point where now it was worldwide and it touched people that they didn't want to, you know, wanted his platform to touch. Because his words were so strong and it touched people that never really looked at it and viewed it this way. It's because of you niggas gassing. It's because of you niggas simping that we have what we have in this picture that I'm showing you. And I'm sick and tired of it. This is the result of you niggas simping. This right here, women trying to counter what these dudes are saying. That's all this shit is. Faking as if this is a grandma. This ain't no grandma. What grandma you ever seen look like this? Or even close to this. Ain't no sagging nowhere. That is a real, actual young female or middle-aged female that's acting as if and faking you niggas out. And it just shows how thirsty a lot of you motherfuckers is, man. It just shows how fucking desperate a lot of you motherfuckers is. I just did a video earlier talking about dudes inviting women over to their real addresses on these dating sites. Now we got these dudes all up in the DMs of this regular chick, this middle-aged young chick, thinking that it's a 60-year-old grandma, man. A lot of you niggas is disgusting, man. Y'all are fucking disgusting. And I'm disgusted. Had a lot of you niggas. It's niggas that did videos like, dang, look at this grandma. This grandma looking good. This grandma, no. No, whatever you see in this video is exactly what you see in this video, and it ain't no motherfucking grandma. It is a regular, smegular, average at best chick who felt some type of way about what the red pill guys were saying, particularly um, Kevin, particularly Kevin Samuels, because you know they always talk about once you get to that age, once you get old, like we saying with Vivica Fox, once you get old, all that shit go. You hit that wall. So now they're trying to counter to try to prove that point wrong. Like, nah, you still can look good at 60. All you got to do is do this. All you got to do is do that. When that's not a real fucking woman. That's not a real woman. That's a real woman, but that's not what you're saying. That's not a grandma. And let's say that this was a grandma. Let's say that this was a fucking grandma. Would you want to see your grandma like this? And that's just proving the point even further. Let's just play devil's advocate and say that this was a grandma. This really was a grandma. This wasn't no scam or no scheme. And sticking to the scam and the scheme, this lady probably got a whole bunch of money out of these dudes, a whole bunch of cash apps, a whole bunch of PayPals, and all that shit out of these dudes. Because a lot of these dudes probably got twisted ass fantasies thinking that, oh man, I knew it was one. This is a collector's item. I knew it was one out here. I knew Kevin Samuels and all of them was wrong. I knew these red pill guys was full of shit. Women do get better with age. Women don't hit that motherfucking wall. The question I ask is, what woman you know that's 60 years old that look like this? That look like this. You know what this picture remind me of? It remind me of that motherfucker that's on the wall of shame inside the 7-Eleven for stealing shit. One side of the wall is on the wall of shame inside the CVS or whatever grocery store you go into. Because I know in some states, in some cities, they got different name stores. But in DC, it's CVS, Safeway, 7-Eleven. Every place should have 7-Elevens. But this remind me, the wall of shame, when a motherfucker steal and they put your picture on the wall so that when everybody come in, they can see. Yeah, that's what this remind me of. This is the wall of motherfucking shame. That's why I stopped it right here. This is the wall of motherfucking shame. And I wish I could create my own wall called the wall of lames. You see what I'm saying? I wish I could create my own wall and call it the wall of lames, because a lot of you niggas is lame as fuck. And if y'all keep on doing what y'all doing, that's why a lot of these niggas jumping aboard with this red pill talk, because they was once a lame, probably still a lame, and they got fucked over by a female like this, and now they want to go run to the red pill after motherfuckers been telling them to stop this simping shit. After motherfuckers been telling them to stop this desperate shit. I gotta start addressing you desperate ass niggas, man. Thank y'all for hitting that like button, man. Come on in the building. You feel me? I gotta calm down, because these dudes, man, this simping is the problem, man. The simping is the problem. This is not a real old lady, people. This is not no fucking real old lady. What old lady look like this? It's old ladies, like, people want to have that mentality that Miss Parker, even Miss Parker was younger than fucking 60 years old. Look at Miss Parker now, though. Look at the real Miss Parker now. The real Miss Parker now don't look like this. So you mean to tell me this lady is 60 years old and Vivica Fox look like how she looked, and she look like this? It's a lot of women that's in their motherfucking that's in their 40s, in their 50s, that don't look like this. So you mean to tell me all those actors that we grew up on, Nia Long, all these actors that we grew up on, she didn't kept herself in way better shape than them. She looking nicer than motherfucking Halle Berry. A lot of y'all really think that Beyonce at 60 years old gonna look like this? Seriously, do y'all actually think that Beyonce At 60 years old, Megan Thee Stallion at 60 years old is gonna look like this. Do y'all believe that Nicki Minaj, after all these fucking surgeries she got, Cardi B, after all these fucking surgeries she got, been up under that blade, I don't know how many motherfucking times, went from being on the blade to being under the blade. You think she gonna look like this at 60 fucking years old? Come on, man. That's all this shit is right here. Excuse me, people, for the stumbles. All this shit right here is a counter move to everything. They really don't like that man. They really don't like Kevin Samuels, man. Because think about it. Wasn't none of this shit going on. All this outrageous shit we see going on with these women. Wasn't none of this shit going on until Kevin Samuels arrived with his talking points about women. Wasn't none of this outrageous shit going on, y'all. Real talk. Go back to before Kevin Samuels when he was talking about dudes and before he even came. Wasn't none of this outrageous shit going on. That's why they were celebrating. These motherfuckers wasn't I told y'all yesterday, they wasn't celebrating when Lil Wayne was saying, fuck these bitches. I care about everything but these bitches. They wasn't celebrating when Tupac was saying M.O.B. He went from saying, dear mama, we got our game from our woman. That's one thing he got right. We did get our game from a woman. A lot of you niggas didn't get your game from a woman because you still getting played by a woman. Okay, is we gonna talk? Is we gonna talk? Drake is out here. I told y'all yesterday, Drake out here dogging women, sliding up in niggas' DMs, taking their girls, fucking women, fucking dudes over, man, fucking they women. I bet you they ain't celebrating on that. I bet you they ain't celebrating on Biggie. Biggie was talking about how he used to do women. They ain't celebrating that shit. You know? But all of a sudden, man, get out of here. Get out of here, man. But y'all gotta stop that sipping, man. That shit been tiresome, man. That shit has been sickening. I've been sick and tired of that shit. You know, I don't even really like talking about this shit because I can't kind of control myself because I know that this is the fucking problem. I know that this right here is the fucking problem, man. Bitches trying to counter the same nigga that you get mad at to defend these broads. They're trying to counter that same man to try to manipulate you. And you don't care because you that fucking pressed. Because you that fucking desperate. You that desperate. It's men like y'all that's going to keep these women in business. We ain't even talking about financially. We talking about this right here. We talking about TikTok. We talking about OnlyFans. We talking about Instagram. That's what we talking about. Y'all gonna keep these women in business, man. And y'all gonna be the same ones that complain when they screw you over. A lot of you niggas is continuously doing this shit because you ain't met your match yet. Because these women won't give you the time of day. That should tell you that you need to stop doing what the fuck you're doing. Because you ain't giving the time of day. They're not giving you a time of day. You spending up all your money, spending all your time. And you can be doing that, man. Come on, man. A lot of y'all got motherfucking erection problems because y'all won't stop playing with yourselves, man. Watching this stuff. What they call that? Erectile dysfunction. Because you dudes ain't functional. Your thing ain't functioning because you're not functional. Because the only thing you seem to focus on is what motherfucker you can stick in next. What motherfucker you can do this next to. You know, I can't say too much on here, man. But y'all dudes, man, make me, man. Y'all dudes make me sick, man. Y'all dudes make me sick. This dude's literally out here was sliding up in this lady DMs. Whole time she playing all you niggas, man. But then again, y'all niggas don't give a fuck whether she was real, whether she was fake. Y'all would have still slid up in her DMs. That shit's sad, man. But I want to ask y'all this question and I'm going to go. Like I said at the beginning, man, do you think Beyonce and them going to look like this at this age, at 60? If you feel like they going to look like this at 60, there's nothing else I can tell you, man. Then you deserve whatever you get. Do you think Jay-Z at 60 is going to still be with Beyonce at 60? Let's have a real conversation. Do you think, what's his name? Because what's the name was cheating on Cardi B when they was together. What's the name? Offset. He was cheating on Cardi B already. Jay-Z was cheating on Beyonce already. All you niggas think she's bad. But you only think she's bad because you can't have her. But if you could have her and you was able to do what you wanted to do, you would cheat on her too. You would cheat on her too. If you can have these women, man, and be able to do what you do, the reason why these women heads are so blown up and they think they can do this and they can do that and they can get away with this and get with it, because they can keep you niggas at bay and don't have to give you nothing. They can take everything and don't have to give you nothing and do whatever the fuck they want with the niggas that they want. And complain about the niggas that they want because the niggas that they want is the smart ones. You niggas is the dumb ones. You niggas is the ones spending money. I don't care, Rob. I don't care. You know, I'm spending money, but at least I get to live out my fantasy. Live out your what? Your virtual fantasy? Live out your virtual fantasy? I'm gone, man.